Hi everyone, good morning to you.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, now I'm going to take attendance first. Okay, Go Ti,
Other Hadir,
Tiong Jia Wei.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. So today we have two students. Okay, now we're going to start the class. Okay, this is the class for today. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Dylan Tan. Okay, I'm OG Knowledge Sharing Mentor and OE Academy trainer, and I'm one of the VTO National Certified Trainer. So let me start with the class rules first. Now, remember, please silence your phone so you'll not be disturbed and be on time for every class so we can go through. Prepare your own stationaries. This is very important. And be eager and ready to learn so you maximize your learning progress in the 2 hours. And please keep training room clean. Okay, understand?
Yes.
understand.
So now we're gonna have the ice breaking session. Okay? Please introduce yourself first. Maybe we'll start with TE.
Hi, my name is T. I hope today I can learn a lot of things from Dylan Tan, and thank you for having today Zoom meeting for learning. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so now your turn, Jiawei.
I am Jia Wei. I'm from Penang and my hobbies is cycling and badminton. And I hope today I can learning the knowledge. Thank you.
Okay, good. Very good. Before we start our class, so first question for both of you. Do you believe your mindset can change your life? Anyone? It's okay.
Yes. I believe.
Okay, how
I
about
don't think
TE?
that I don't think that I can change my mindset.
Okay, never mind. So today class, I'm going to share with you the importance of the mindset and how the mindset can help us in our life to chase our dream, to build a bigger career and a better life for everyone. So the title for today is Kazuo Inamori's Advice to Young People. So before we start, here is a special thanks to my mentor, Dato' Wira, Dr. Kelvin Q. He is the founder of the OG Knowledge Sharing Platform. So without Dato' Wira, maybe we don't have a class for today. We don't have the session for the sharing today. So a big applause to Dato' Wira. And so now we're going to start our class, okay? Let me introduce who is this. Okay, this is very important. Kazuo Inamori is the founder of two Fortune Global 500 companies, which Coursera and KDDI. Okay, he is also known as one of the four sense of management. Yeah, and he's appointed as the CEO of Japan Airlines in 2010, and he became an advisor of JAL in 2015. Okay, he's also awarded the honorary of KBE Knight of the British Empire in 2019 and he is significant contributor to business and management philosophy. So before we start the class, do you think this kind of person is one of the best example for us to learn from, no matter in our life or in our career? Do you think this worth for us to learn?
I think so.
I totally agree with you.
Okay, good. So let's start with this. Kazuo Inamori once said, to change your current situation, start by changing your mindset. View hardships and adversity as opportunity to grow. So, mindset is actually very important in our life. Okay, no matter what are you doing, okay, in relationship, in a career, in everything. So we're gonna start with the first one. Okay, mindset. So, what is a mindset? Let me explain to you. What is a mindset? Mindset means in a same environment and with the same things happen, people have a different ways of thinking. Okay, let me tell you a story. In a jail, there is two prisoner. So one of the prisoner, he looked out from the door. He says, "Wow, the moon is so nice. I will never do something bad again and come into the jail because outside is really too many things to enjoy. I won't happen again. I won't do the same thing again. I won't do wrong things again. So I will never come back to this place. I love outside." Okay, but another prisoner, he looks in the inside. Okay, he angry. He say, "Why this place is so dirty? Why this place is so ugly? Why will I be in this place? I just do something I like. Why you want to catch me here? I hate this place." He's very angry. So for me, what is mindset? Mindset is your thinking positive or negative. Same as the story I'm telling you guys just now. Okay, the same things and the same environment, but different people will have different thinking. But for me, conclusion, mindset is only two. One is positive and another one is negative. Okay, why said so? Okay, let's continue with the topic. So I'll explain another easy way, okay, which is the a story with the God and the beggar. Okay, one day, uh, all we know beggar, right? Beggar, they never work and they cannot work. They just sit at the roadside and ask for money. So one day, the God come down to the place and the God see a lot of beggar. So he see one of the beggar, he thinks, wow, this beggar is very special. I want to help this beggar to become rich. Okay, so after he go around and he choose one of the beggar. So he started to think, he trying to ask the beggar, if you are suddenly given a large amount of money, what will you do with it? He tried to ask to the beggar. So the first question he asked is, beggar, if today I give you 1,000, what will you do with this 1,000? Okay. Oh, this is very fun question. So try to think about it. Okay. When a beggar, he is no money, and suddenly he got a large amount of money. Okay. For example, 1,000. What will you do? So the beggar answer to the God. He said, "Dear God, if I have this 1,000, okay, I will buy a handphone." Wow. So now the God suddenly feel, interesting. He asked the beggar, "Why will you buy a handphone?" And the beggar answered the God, "Because if I can buy a handphone, Okay, then I can call to my friends. I can ask my friends, where is the place is most people? So that I can go to the most people place to continue to beg for money so I can get more money. Suddenly the God feel like, oh my God, I choose a wrong beggar. But the God didn't give up. He feels like, okay, maybe 1,000 is too less for a beggar. I'll try to give more money. Okay? So the God asked again to the beggar, beggar, so if now, okay, I'm going to give you 100,000, what will you do with the money? Okay? Suddenly the beggar think for 5 minutes and he answered to the God, dear God, if I'm given the money of 100,000, okay, I will buy a car. So now, again, the God suddenly feels interesting. So he asked to the beggar, why will you buy a car? And what will you do with the car? Okay, so the beggar answered to the God, dear God, if I got the 100,000 and I can get a car, then I can go to anywhere that is the most beggar, the most people. Morning I can go to here. Afternoon I can go to another place. And the midnight, at the night time I can go to another place. So I can go to different place at a different time with most people. So I can beg more money than before. Wow. Suddenly the God feels like, oh my God, I really, really choose the wrong beggar. Okay? Then but the God didn't give up still. The God feels like, yeah, every time we play games, right, we also have 3 lives. So now, 2 times already. Okay, now I'm going to give this beggar the third chance. Okay, because with money, we know with money we can change our life. But the beggar didn't really use the money correctly. And the God still think, he asked himself, is it too less I give to this beggar? I'll give you another last chance so I can find out uh is this the beggar I want to help? Okay? So now the God asked to the beggar, beggar, okay, I know your answer already. But now, what will you do if I give you an amount of 100 billion? Wow! This time the beggar stopped for a while. The beggar didn't answer. And the God thinks, finally, this beggar is he open mind. He open mind. Okay? He feels like happy. This is the correct person that I want to help. And then now, after a while, the beggar suddenly answered to the God, dear God, thank you very much. Okay? Uh thank you for giving me such a big amount of money. Okay? So the beggar thinks, he says, if now I got 100 million, I'll go to a place and then I will buy the whole land. This time, wow, the God feels very happy. You know why? Because the gods think, nah, yeah, because the first 2 times I give too less of money, so the beggar never open-minded. Now the beggar is clever because he thought the beggar want to buy the land and do some property investment. Because all we know, property is always the price is going higher and higher. Okay, we can earn money from the property. The gods feel very happy, but suddenly, okay, the beggar answer again. Dear God, okay, if you know why I want to buy this property? Because if I buy all the whole land with this money, I can rush all the beggars from this place outside here because this place is mine. And nobody will do the same things with me. So I can beg more money from others. Wow. After listen of this story, okay, do you think the beggar is still helpable or the beggar is helpless? Can you answer me? Everyone must answer.
Hmm. I think difficult to help these beggars because he mindset always thinking how can I beg more.
I totally agree with Jia Wei. I think that the mindset is very important to it can change a person of life. Yeah.
Wow, very good. So before we go to the next page, okay, I will want to ask, do you think you guys are a positive guy or a negative guy?
Hmm. I think I negative mind more than positive lah for me.
Okay,
I think I depends on the situation. Sometimes negative, sometimes positive. Yeah.
okay, good. So let's see. Okay, can the beggar change his fate? Why I'm asking this question? Because okay, you see, just now you guys are saying sometimes you are negative, sometimes you are positive. Okay, but do you think back from the story? Sometimes people say they are a positive person. Okay, but when I'm sharing a story, both of you are answering the beggars is difficult to help. The beggars cannot be helped. When this story happened, it comes to two sides. One is that you think the beggars still can help. Another side is you think the beggars cannot be helped. But just now, both of you answered it is difficult and it is cannot be helped, which means you are already in the mindset of negative because you think nobody can help. Okay, but when I first read this story, I think, wow, this beggar is a very, very, very good supportive person. Try to think about it. If this kind of person working in your company, okay, and you put this person in the right position and doing correct job, which is his passion, something like the begging just now, okay, the beggar is going to be a very, very, very good role model because no matter how hard is the situation or how much money he get, he will always try to think, how can I do better in my current situation and my current job? Do you agree?
Hmm. I think so. Yes.
Uh, I think that if the beggar uh, he have used the time to 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 study law, maybe it can change the mindset.
Huh? What? Sorry, T. What you say?
怎么听不到 cannot hear?
Yeah,
这没有声音。Hello,
yeah, yeah. What you say?
hello,
Yeah, yeah. Can hear now. Can hear now.
can you hear?
Yeah, can you repeat,
Ah,
please?
I think that the beggar it can change the his life. If he have used some time to study to read the book like this Zoom meeting.
Yeah, good. So why I want to share this story because I want you guys to know everything have two sides. It's like we throw the coin, okay? We always have the flower and the head. So it's the same thing. No matter what happened in our life, okay, there is always positive and negative. But it depends on yourself. You want to look at it positive or negative. Okay, so when you try to look at the positive side of everything, you find everything in our life is so amazing and it's a progress for us to grow, which is like the quote of the Kazo Inamori. Okay, do you understand this?
Yes.
I think so.
So do you think you can learn something from this class? This is the mindset problem. Because if you think, oh, this class is so amazing, then you will get a lot of idea from it. Because when you think, oh, this class is not as what I want, then you're wasting the 2 hours time. You get what I mean? So do you think you can learn something from this class?
I will try my best to concentrate on this class and learning something.
Yeah, the concept of Java, I totally agree. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. So the key takeaway from the first story about mindset, okay, is very, very important. A passionate heart, enhanced abilities, and a positive mindset are the keys to a fulfilling and happy life. Okay, try to understand this sentence and try to use it in your life. Okay, because if you have a passionate heart, enhanced abilities, and a positive mindset, you find out everything happen in your life is growing you, and you're very happy and very fulfilling for your life. Okay, so now we're going to start the class properly. Okay, so adversity is a mirror to self-reflection. We're going to start with a story. The quote is, to the strong, adversity is a priceless treasure. Okay, to the weak, it is a bottomless abyss. Why? Okay, so let me start with a story from the person called Li Ke. Okay, Li Ke. Li Ke Li Ke is a student in the university. So he's to earn some money in a free time so he can have a better life. He can go out with friends and he have more money. Okay, so he worked as a part-time in this restaurant called Pi Fong Tang in the university. So his performance is very good and he's very rajin. Okay, so after a while, he is promoted to the leader. Okay, so he continued to study and work in this progress in his university life. After that, he's graduated in 2003. Okay. After he graduated, he decided to do this kind of business. It's a diesel shop. Why he want to do? Because he already learned the whole progress from A to Z, from the counter, from the kitchen, everything. Okay. He started the business and he copying this restaurant, which is Pi Fong Tang. He do the same concept, he do the same pattern, okay, of this restaurant, and he opened just beside of this restaurant. Okay, so he is very clever because he have all the experience by himself, and he teach all the staff everything. He make a profit in the 4 to 5 months, very fast. You know, a business can make a profit in 4 to 5 months is a very good business. Okay, So after he do these things, a lot of his friends started to see a good of him, and they want to join the business. So they offered 800,000 renminbi for the partnership. Do you think you will take?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Do you think you will take the money if you start a business and then your friends offer you such amount of money to do a partnership with your business?
Okay, before I take the money, I will confirm how much the share I can get on, so that I will avoid myself to give all the share to the partnership and I cannot control my own business.
Good.
Yeah. I will do a lot of the research and regarding this corporate. I will think is this reasonable or not? Yeah.
Okay, very smart. So same to the Li Ke. Okay, so he take the money. After he take the money, okay, they start the business and start the partnership. So after a while, they argue. The friends and the Li Ke argue. Why? Because they have a different business values, and the partner was over control. You know, when you're taking people money and people want to control your business because they want to ask why you spend this money, why you spend this money, and how much we earn, how much we can get from this company. Okay, they start to control the business. So the business mindset is different, and they end up they break up. Okay, so Li Ke left the company with only 300 RMB. Okay, nothing else. Because he don't know the knowledge of the shares, like just now you say. They didn't do research, they didn't study, they just started without anything. Okay, without contract, without anything. So at the end, because the money is paid by the friends, so Li Ke got nothing else. And he just left the company with 300 RMB. So he lost everything. Okay, so he tried running a lot of restaurants, tobacco shops, and a lot of business, but all end up fail because he only got the experience in the dessert shop. All the other business, he got zero experience. So this is a very sad story. And after he spent 2 years in the slum, unable to recover. The whole 2 years, he's trying to do a lot of other business, but he cannot do a good job. Okay, so he wasting 2 years times. Suddenly one day, okay, it's a turning point for Li Ke. He saw a news. Okay, he saw a news which is this industry, a new industry. He reads a news article about a home appliance cleaning and discover a new property, a new opportunity. Okay, he found that whoa, this cleaning appliance is a very good chance for him to start a new business. Okay, so he started from scratch, learned everything in 6 months. How he joined to this industry. Okay, he joined a company with this industry and he learned again. Like last time he do in the restaurant, he learned from A to Z, from zero. He learned everything in 6 months. Why he can understand everything in 6 months? Because he tried his best. Okay, he want to do a lot of things. He want to start this business, so he learned everything in a very short time. So he secured his first business deal within a month. Wow, for half years, 6 months, you can learn everything in a new business. Is a very quick. Okay, then he start his own business and he secure his first business deal within a month. This is a very crazy move. Okay, and he built 3 billion renminbi turnover within 3 years. Okay, he start to learn these things just within 6 months, and he can build a 3 million renminbi turnover within 3 years. So the key takeaway from this story is that the journey to success is often filled with unexpected setbacks. It is through these challenges that we gain valuable lessons. By maintaining unwavering belief and moving forward with courage, setbacks can become the key stepping stones to achieving success. Okay, what is the key takeaway? Telling us, which means, okay, like Li Ke, okay, when he failed in something, right? Okay, it's the time for himself to think back, what am I do wrong? Okay, so he started to think, oh, he don't know the importance of a contract. He don't know the importance of the research. So he failed. And then he start a new business. Okay, he learned everything from zero to Z. And now he already know what is the importance of contract. And he start a new business with all the knowledge he learned from the past experience. So this is the key takeaway. Okay, every time we face a problem, we must think back to ourselves. What is my problem? What did I do wrong and cause this happen and hurt myself? Okay, so you always learn something from every single thing happen in your life, and you always get something and grow. So adversity is a mirror, okay, to the self-reflection. So now the third story. Pursuing inner ideals through perfection. Okay, doing things seriously means doing them correctly. Doing things with your heart means doing them excellently. Wow, this is so nice. Is it nice?
Doing things serious means doing them for. Hmm. I think good, very good. Agree with this.
How about TE?
Um, I totally agree with Jia Wei.
Oh, this student always agree with Jia Wei. Okay, so we'll continue. So we start with another story. Striving for perfection in everything is difficult, right? Every time we want to start doing a things, we always want to do this thing perfect. Is it right? Are you guys have the same concept?
Yes.
Mm.
T?
Yeah, I think so. The life is amazing. If uh,
My question is, every time you want to do something, uh, you want to do this thing very perfect. If it is not perfect, you don't want to start. Am I right?
Yes. We have to try first before it perfect. So complete it before perfect.
Good.
we must try our level best to try something we never did. After that, we can know that
Okay,
that is very amazing.
good. Okay, so Kazuo Inamori say, make self-discipline a habit and let the perfection become your second nature. Okay, what does this mean? You see? Now I'm going to tell a story of hire. Do you know hire?
I don't know what is that.
Yeah, I know that.
Good. Okay, hire is a electric component company in China. Okay, it's also a global 500 company. Okay, so the founder, okay, he says a quality philosophy, which is zero defects for the goods. Okay, the founder names Zhang Ruiming. Zhang Ruiming, okay, he always say that defective products is equals to the waste products. Why? Okay, in the 1985, higher refrigerators were is in a high demand in China, very high demand in the whole global. Okay, so the customer complaints emerged regarding to the product quality. Okay, the the customer very angry because they say the higher product is not good, but it's different with what Zhang Ruimin say. Zhang Ruimin say we got zero defects. But why zero defects and the customer still complain? Okay,
Not sure.
So the Zhang Ruimin, he's very angry. So he urgent inspection and he reviewed all the goods. He found 76 defective refrigerators in the stock. This is a very, very serious problem. Okay, so now suddenly the Zhang Ruimin asked all the company leaders propose distributing the defective units due to the demand. Because now the demand is not enough already. Very high demand. Everybody want to buy refrigerator. But there is 76 refrigerator is defect stock. Okay, so he asked the leader, what should we do in this defect unit? Okay, so now the leader got a lot of suggestions. They say we can give the refrigerator to the our supplier. Okay, we can give this to our friends. We can give this to our family. We can give this to anybody, but just don't sell to the customer. Okay, after listening this, okay, Zhang Ruimin is very angry. He said, if today we give this 76 defect stock to all of our friends and families and no matter who, they are going to tell the world high stock is a bad quality. So he's very angry. So you see this picture? It's a hammer. Okay, this hammer is in front of the company of hire to remind every staff of hire about this story. So he showed the 76 defective refrigerators were displayed for employees to witness. He want to show all the employees and the staff we can never give out the defect stock. So Zhang Ruimin personally used this hammer, smash the fuel unit, bang, bang, bang. Okay, and the rest was smashed by the employees themselves. He want all the leadership to understand this and to show to all their staff and employees. Okay, he destroyed all the 76 defect refrigerators to show all their staff. Okay, some employees cried on the spot. They feel very sad because the price of the fridge is equal to their 2 years' salary. But 76 refrigerators was destroyed on the spot. So they feel very sad. Why you want to destroy this? Right? Because, some of the units had only minor surface scratches. It's not a big problem. It's not actually defective. It's just some minor surface scratches. But still, because Zhang Ruimin always say zero defects. Okay, so this act of Zhang Ruimin is awakened highest quality consciousness. Okay, it marked the beginning of highest journeys to becoming a Fortune Global 500 company. So everyone working in higher, all the staff, all the employees know that we cannot give our customer a defect, even though it is a minor surface scratches, because it's going to destroy our brand. Okay? Understand? 掌声鼓励。Hello? Hello? Are you guys around?
Yes, still here.
Okay?
I know.
The key takeaway is the details affect the quality, and the details reflect the taste, and the details reveal the pursuit of perfection. If we do something, simply do. Okay. Sometimes I ask our team to do some work. Okay, they simply do. So how? The outcome will not be good. We must always, okay, chase for perfection. Why? Because when you choose for the perfect, okay, even though the outcome is not perfect, but it is closer to the perfect. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so 4. Dare to walk a path no one has taken. This is very important. Okay, try to understand this story. If you only follow in others' footsteps, it's hard to expect extraordinary results. Okay, okay, here I want to ask a question. You think, okay, 70s is smarter or the 80s is a smarter?
Smartest, I think cannot be
Smarter, smarter,
determined by the age.
smarter, smarter.
I think cannot be determined by age lah.
Hmm. Okay.
Mm. I think I think that we must to dare to walk a path no one has taken. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, the generation is improving. Yes or no? Right? Every generation is improving. Last time we don't have smartphone. Last time we cannot do Zoom. Last time we must meet face to face. But now we can do everything online. Is it the generation improving?
Technology is moving.
Yeah. This is because, okay, everyone is trying to do something which no one taken. Okay, they try to create a better world. They try to create a better experience. They try to create a better life for human. Okay, for human being. So this is a story. Okay, you see this young guy. Okay, this young guy, he is from the Johor. Okay, he want to go to Penang to work. So every time he go to work, he will take train. Okay. So Johor to Penang, as we know, is a very far. It takes like 8 hours. So when he's sitting in the train, okay, within every time pass by, they will pass by a mountain. Okay. And the mountain route is a very narrow. So the train is always slow down. Okay, slow down. Then when the train slow down, he always look to the outside and see, wow, here is a very, very beautiful place. Because he saw the tree, the mountain, and the house, okay, in the picture. He said, this place is just nice. I love this place so much. Okay? So he suddenly feels like, I want to buy this house. Okay? And then everyone in the same train, they laugh at this young boy. Okay? They say, yeah, I agree with you. This place is just nice. This place is just perfect view. But I will never buy this house. You know why? Because they say, uh, this kind of place, the views looks nice. But every day the train pass by. Okay. Then it is very the noisy. Correct or not? This is very noisy. So 第一， please 接龙 in the 班长群，接龙 in my 班长群。I want to go, you also go. Go, go, go,
Oh,
接龙
okay, okay.
now,
I
now,
hear you.
now.
I hear you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now 接龙啊，now. Right, TE and Dylan, GTY and Dylan, go, 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 go. 8 place only.
Okay, okay. Done, done, done.
You also, you also. Okay, so after that, okay, this is the. Hey, why you never write your name?
Hey, Jia Qi doesn't list the date. I not sure when is this.
Okay, never mind. So all the people they what they say we will never buy this house because this is not a good place to stay because when the train pass by, this is very noisy. Okay, but the young boy still want to buy this house. He go down from the train and he try to look for the owner. He said, "I really want to buy this house." Very lucky that day, the owner is there. Okay, and then he talked to the he talked to the owner. Owner, I want to buy your house. Wow, the owner very happy. Okay, you know why? Because the owner want to sell this house very long time ago. Okay, and then nobody want to buy. Because this place very noisy, ma. Everybody think very noisy, then no one want to buy. But this time a young boy come and buy. He very happy, so he sell to the young boy. Deal, close deal. Okay, so how much he buy? Okay, the young guy buy the land for 30,000, and he rented out for 180,000. You know how he do? Okay, he rent this house to the Coca-Cola. Okay. You know why? Because the young boy think differently. He dare to walk a path no one has taken. Actually, he buy the house is not for stay. He also know this is a very noisy place. Correct or not? But what he think in his mind is, if I can buy this house, okay, I can rent to the big company who want to do advertising. Why the big company want to rent? Try to think about it. Okay, try to think. Ah, why they want to rent? Okay, this is because every time a lot of the train every day pass by. Every day if the train pass by, everyone in the train will look at the advertisement. So this is a very good advertisement for the big company because they have money. They just want exposure to more people. Correct or not? So a run a rundown building once dismissed by others become an advertising wall for a multinational corporation thanks to a young person's creativity. Fellow travelers only saw its surface appearance, bound by conventional thinking, and missed the opportunities. You see, everyone in the train always think, oh, this place is noisy and not suitable to stay. But this young boy thinks this is a good place for advertisement because every day got the train and a lot of people pass by. So if you dare to think differently, you will always get a different outcome. Yes or no?
Yes.
Exactly.
So the key takeaway is only by taking risks and innovating can you achieving extraordinary results that others cannot. I've always chosen new paths that no one has walked before, and that's how I have come this far. Of course, such routes are never smooth because no one has walked them before. Ah, So when we're trying to do something better, something new, okay, it's very challenging. But the outcome is different and it will change the world. Okay, like last time, we don't have smartphone, we don't have computer, we cannot do Zoom. But now, you see, we can do all these things online. Is it a better life for us? Yes. So when you have challenging in your life, when you are trying to do something new, something special which no one do before, it is always challenging. Okay. But we must do our best and try our best to create a new path. Do you agree?
Agree. Even though the road are very difficult, but if we succeed, we can get a better life.
Yeah. I think so. I think that we must taking risks and innovating. You must can achieve extraordinary result. Yeah, the others cannot.
Mm, good. So, uh, fifth, okay. Be a self-initiating person. This is very important. Okay, be a self-initiating person. There are three types of people. Okay, I want to ask you before I start. Okay, how many kind of person do you think in our life?
Sorry, can you repeat?
How many kind of person do you think we have in our life, in our surrounding, our friends, our family? Okay, how many kind of person do you think have?
Eh, this one I'm not sure, but I think I cannot too reliable on others. If we too reliable on others, maybe someday they turn from kind to become not kind and will harm us. So I have to be more believe on myself.
Hmm. How about TE?
Yeah, I think that we must be stronger because I think that people they cannot rebel. We must believe ourselves only. Yeah.
Okay, so there's always people say, oh, there is nine kind because of the number. Okay, uh number one, number two, number three, number four, number five, until number nine person. Okay, some people say, oh, there's four kind because there is DISC. Okay, there's a lot of pattern of people. But in Kazo Inamori, he says every people only got three types. Okay, what is the three types? Three types of people is a self-initiating, radiate passion and energy from within. And second is a combustible, need to be ignited by others. And the worst one is the non-combustible. It lacks of enthusiasm and motivation. Okay, so a great leader must be a self-initiating person that does not depend on external motivation. Okay, and a great leader inspires and ignites the passion of people around them. Okay, do you have one kind of friends? Okay, try to imagine. Okay, imagine, close your eyes. Imagine today you go to work, you are very happy, you are in a very good mood. La 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 la. Okay, you are very happy. Suddenly you meet your friends. Okay, and the friends are he very negative. Or you see the friends, he always, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. Your friends always blame mother, blame father, blame everything. Khao pei khao bu. Okay? What is your mood now? Do you feel happy still? Or you will get affected by your friends? You will feel suddenly you feel very down. Ui, why these people like that? And then affect your mood. Will you?
Yes. If they say my surrounding got this kind of person, I will feel bad also, and that will let me create more negative mind.
I think that surrounding is very important and there's a key to determine what person you are because surrounding will affect you to become what kind of the person you are.
Yes, totally agree. So imagine again, okay, it's in the same situation. Today you are very sad, or maybe something happened to you. Okay, it's not a good thing. Something happened to you. I don't know. But when you meet your friends, okay, a self-initiating person, okay, he always, hi friends, how are you today? Oh, today is a good day. Today is very wonderful. Let's go for makan. Okay, let's go for a meal. Okay, I'll buy you today. I'll buy you lunch. I'll buy you dinner. I'll buy you a milk tea. I'll buy you juice coffee. Do you think you will be happy?
Will feel excited and happy.
Yeah. So you will always get affected by the other person. So if you want to be a great leader, okay, you must be a self-initiating person. No matter how today, you're gonna be the one to inspiring people. Okay, this is a great leader. If you can't do so, okay, at least, okay, you are combustible. What mean? If you see a person is a self-initiating, you will also become happy. At least you are combustible. Okay, we hope everyone can become a self-initiating person, but at the very least, you can be combustible because someone who can inspire and take action. Okay, because a company has no place for non-combustible people who lack drive and passion. Right? Imagine you are a boss. Okay, you never want a people that affect your team to become negative. Okay, you always want people to get affect in a positive way. You always want a great leader, which is self-initiating person, and help you to make the whole team, the whole company to become positive so that your company can grow. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
I totally agree.
So the key takeaway from this is if you want to become a self-initiating person, the best way is to love your work deeply. Okay? Do you ever think why when you go to work you are not happy? Why? Because what you're doing is not what you love. Right? If you're doing something that you hate every day, confirm 100% you're not happy. Yes or no? Yes. But try to imagine way, what is the way you can be good, okay? Love what you do and do what you love. First, you can try to find something you love to do, right? If you're doing something you love, you will be self-initiating, okay? But if now you got no choice, like you are in a company, you are in a position, maybe you are not what you love, okay? But try to love it. Ah, because if you try to love it, okay, you find, oh, this thing is interesting, and you learn something from this, although this is not what you love, but you learn from it. But if you think, oh, this is not what I do, then you start become non-combustible. So the key takeaways is love what you do and do what you love. Okay? Try to find what you love and you find your passion. If you can't decide now, if you can't have a choice now, try to love what you do because you have a choice. Like the first story about the mindset, we can decide this thing is a good or bad. So it's the same thing. Now you are doing something not what you really love, but you can think on the positive side. I can try to love what I do. So you will always grow from it. Okay? Before we go into the second half, okay? Is it at a good position? You understand everything?
Okay, still can continue.
Yeah. Still can follow you.
Good. So, six, we need to maintain a learner's attitude at all times. Okay? So, what is a learner? Why we need to have a learner's attitude? This is very important. No matter what is learner, okay, let me explain. And then why should we maintain a learner's attitude? Okay, a learner is no matter how great your achievements are, always stay humble. Okay, knowledge gained from books is always shallow. True understanding comes from practice. Okay, learning is a lifelong journey with no end. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you the story of the PhD fishing. Listen carefully. So this is like that. A PhD is with someone with a very good result. Okay, one day he changed to another school. So when he changed to another school, he is the number one in the whole class. Okay, so he feel like, oh, I'm the number one. Okay, no one is better than me. So he think he is the best in the class. He's the best student. So his hobbies is fishing. Oh, his hobby is fishing. Then he go to the lake behind the classroom and he start fishing. So when he do the fishing, he meets the leader in the class. Okay. Then he don't want to say hi to the leader because he think he's better and his result is better than the leader. So he lansy. Okay, he don't want to say hi. Ah, so he continue to what? He continue to fishing himself. He don't want to join the friends. He don't want to be friends. So suddenly, okay, the leader feels like he needs to go toilet because he want to pee. Okay, he go toilet. So because the leg is very big, okay, if the person want to go to toilet, you need to go a very big round. So he see the leader stand up and never go to the big round, but the leader jump through the water. Like kung fu, Chinese kung fu. Ah, he run through the water. Okay, and then he go to toilet. Ah, then he feels like, what the fuck? Why is uh he can go through the water, right? Because in now generation no one's no kung fu ma, right? You never see a 降龙十八掌 in our life ma, right? Then he feels like, why can this leader do this? But he don't want to ask because he think he's the best student. If he go and ask, and then he feel ashamed, he feel paiseh, so he don't want to ask. But after a while, okay, the leader come back. He use the same way, he never go a big round. He just run through the water, run through the lake, and he come back to the place. Well, now he feels like, well, cannot. If the leader so stupid also can do, then me, okay, I also can do because I'm very clever, ma. Or he feels like he also can do. Then he stand up. He also want to go toilet, but he don't want to ask the leader. Okay, he just run through the lake. He also go into the lake like that, and then suddenly he fall down. Bam! Well, now he's very angry. He come up and he ask the leader, "Why you can go through the lake, but I cannot. So the leader tell him the truth. Because in this lake, okay, there's a lot of the wood stands in the lake. Okay, but yesterday it's raining heavily. So the lake is higher and the water cover the wood stand. So you cannot see the wood stand. But we know the wood stand is exact placing at where. So we can go through the wood stack, the wood stands. What means? Okay, knowledge, we can never learn finish one, right? We can always learn something new from our surrounding. We can always learn something new from someone we just know. We can always learn something from no matter person or what things happen in our life. Okay, if okay he try to ask, he will never fall down. Yes or no? Because if he asks, and the leader will tell him, oh, here is a wood stand, and he will never fall. But arrogant and complacent people will eventually suffer losses. Okay? This PhD, he will never need to fall into the lake. But because he thinks he's the best and he don't want to ask, he don't want to be friends with everyone, so he fall into the lake. So no matter how good we are today, no matter how much money we are earning today, there is always something we can learn from the others. No matter who you meet, there's always something for us to learn from. Yes or no?
Yes, I agree. Everything we can learn from others. If let's say we're facing any problem, we have to ask.
Yeah. I think that we must ask somebody to lend us a hand to help us to solve something problem we are facing and cannot solve.
Good. Okay, very good understanding from both of you. Okay, it's a very, very good example. Okay, even today, okay, you are listening to this class. Okay, you are listening to my class. Okay, but I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm also a person. I'm not a god. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, right? I also have something to learn from you guys, even though you are student for today. Okay, because we all are person. We always need to learn from each other. So we must maintain a learner's attitude. This is the main purpose of the learner's attitude. Yeah, we must be very 谦卑, right? We must be 谦卑. We cannot 懒系. Oh, because 懒系 make us suffer losses. So knowledge about half-life. Okay, in the information age, knowledge is updating rapidly. Those who stop learning will quickly fall into the knowledge half-life. So statistics show that 90% of the world's knowledge was created in the past 30 years, while the knowledge half-life is only 5 to 7 years, which means we must keep learning. Okay? No matter what university you go, okay, what class you attend, we must always learn. Oh. So learning never ends. We must continuously recharge and upgrade ourselves. So always approach every situation with the humility and the mindset of a learner. Oh, this is very important. As long as you maintain a learner's attitude, right? Or you will always get something new from everyone you meet, from every matter happen in your life. So the key takeaway is no matter how busy a person is, they should always make time for learning, even within their limited schedule. However, in life, the most valuable lessons are often not found in books or classrooms, but rather gained through real life experience and personal practice. So, 7, your mindset determines heaven or hell. Okay. Do you always make decision based on personal benefits or loss, winning or loss? Try to think about it. Do you always make decision based on your personal benefit or loss? Yes or no?
Always, of course.
But I'm making the decision. I will ask somebody, maybe my parents, my friends, my husband to get the to get some suggestion. Yeah.
Good. Or 99% of the people always make decision based on their personal benefit or loss. Okay, for example, today I ask you to help. Hey, can you help me to do something? Can you help me to do this? Okay. Uh, the we always will think, if I help you to do, what can I get? Right? What is the benefit I get? Oh, so many people don't want to help people because they think if I help, I never get any benefit. But in the Kazo Inamori, he thinks your mindset determines heaven or hell. Okay, let's see. Oh, what is heaven and what is hell look like? Okay, this is a monk story. Let me tell you a monk story, and then you understand. Okay, a monk asked a master about the difference between heaven and hell. Okay, so the master answered, both look the same on the outside. Or the only difference is in people's mindset and attitude. Uh, So it goes back to the first story, like we say. Oh, there is positive and negative. So in this situation, if you think positive, okay, then it's a heaven. If you think positive, then it's a hell. Okay? It's actually the same thing. Let's see this video.
这是被诅咒的一家人，谁能吃到碗里的肉汤就能上天堂，否则就会被打下18层地狱。所以大家都在拼命够着碗里的汤，然后放向嘴边。可勺柄太长，不管他们怎样伸长手臂，就是放不进嘴里。这时，女孩伸出勺子舀起碗里的汤，却为自私的爸爸打饭，自己吃不到，也不能让别人吃。而女孩因为重心不稳，差点掉进深坑，多亏勺子够长，支住了中间的圆台，才躲过一劫。可却碰到了旁边的哥哥，哥哥一个不稳，将汤泼到了爷爷身上。恼羞成怒的爷爷直接打断了爸爸的勺柄，这下完了！爸爸绝望的捂住脸，看来只能下地狱了。突然，一声汤出现在爸爸面前，谁也没有想到，喂汤的竟是女孩。大家纷纷投来诧异的目光。由于勺子太长，女孩开始力不从心，手不停地抖动起来，肉汤也在慢慢洒落。这时，一个勺子伸了出来，戳住了女孩的勺子。大家齐心协力，爸爸成功喝到了肉汤，眼中既有惭愧又有感动。慢慢的，他的脸开始有了血色，四周也有了颜色。大家看到后都开始纷纷效仿，争先恐后的相互喂了起来，气氛变得格外温馨。周围也开始变得生机盎然，这才是真正的天堂。一念天堂，一念地狱，这只不过是上帝对他们的考验。只要心中向阳，哪里都是天堂。自私自利的人看到的只有眼前的利益，只有相互帮助、相互扶持，才能共赢。帮助他人就是帮助自己。
Okay, so do you understand this video?
Maybe internet is some lagging, so I only can see some picture. The video is not very smooth, and the subtitle is also Chinese. I not really understand. Can simply describe the story.
I just get some of I just get some of the information from this video. Can you explain more on this?
Okay, so this story is telling us, we must always help each other because why? In our life, we always face a lot of problems. Okay, when we face problems, we always need help from others. Okay, so when you only think about your own benefit, you never try to help others. Then one day when you meet problems, no one want to help you because it is come from you, your personality. Every time I ask, Jiawei, can you help me? Jiawei said no. Okay. I asked, Ti, can you help me? TE say no. Okay? So you're not helping me, right? But one day when you meet problem, you ask, Dylan, can you help me? Then I will remember, oh, last time Jia Wei don't want to help me. Last time TE don't want to help me. So I also don't want to help. So this is start from our mindset. When people ask for help, we try to help. Okay? One day when you meet problem, I will always remember, last time Jia Wei helped me. Last time TE helped me. So I will always help them. This is the purpose. Yes or no?
Yes, maybe at least I help you, you help me.
We must always help each other. Yeah.
Okay? Good. Okay? Hmm. So now we continue to the next step. Okay? So Kazu Inamoри's business philosophy is the apply an altruistic mindset in the business. Solve others' problem first, then others will help to solve your problem. Or always carry the spirit of serving society and contributing to the humanity. Okay, the key takeaway from this story is when dealing with people and handling matters, always put others' interests first. Sometimes self-sacrifice may lead you to gain far more than others in return. So no matter anything happen in your life, people ask for help or something which is not benefit to you, but you help and you try to learn from it. So next time when you need help, people will always remember and people will help and solve your problem. Understand?
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. And always maintain a positive and upward mindset. You cannot choose your birth, but you can choose your future. The world changes with your attitude. Your environment created by your heart. Okay. Now I'm going to tell another story. This is the crying granny. Crying granny. So this crying granny, the whole kampong always call her crying granny. Why people call her crying granny? Because every time everyone see her, she always crying one. She always crying one. So people always like to call her a crying granny. But do you think about why people call her crying granny? And what is the main reason? Okay, the granny cry. Why? Why? Do you know? Okay. So someday a monk passed by the kampong. Okay. A monk go to the crying granny and ask, "Hello, granny. Why are you crying every day? Why are you crying every day?" The crying granny say, "Aya, my life is very sad. You don't understand. Why? Why?" And the monk asks, tell me what's so hard in your life. Maybe I can help." Okay. So uh the granny tell the monk lor. He said, Mong, I have two daughter. Okay, I have two daughter. My elder daughter is selling the salt. Okay, and my younger daughter is selling the grass shoes. Okay, then the monk continued to ask, "Yeah, I know you have two daughters. One is selling salt, one is selling grass shoes. Then why are you crying every day?" So the crying granny said, "Oh, because my elder daughter, she's selling the salt. Every time when the weather is raining, the business of the salt is very bad. Very bad. Oh, nobody want to buy salt because the salt is wet already, cannot use. So I very worried about her when raining day. The business is not good. Okay. And then secondly, he continued to ask, then how about your younger daughter? Okay. Then now the granny answer to the monk again. Monk, my younger daughter is selling the grass shoes. Okay. But when hot weather, or umbrella, selling umbrella, sorry, selling umbrella. When the hot weather is not raining, nobody want to buy umbrella. Right? Nobody want to buy umbrella because it's hot weather day. So my younger daughter umbrella business is not good. So I cry every day. He talked to the monk. Okay. Then the monk answer to the granny. Granny, okay, try to make a different mindset. Okay, try to think positive. Or whenever it's raining, your daughter selling the umbrella have a good business because everyone need the umbrella for raining. She have a good business. But when it's in the hot day, right? It's in the hot day. Your daughter selling the shoes have a good business because it's not raining. They will always buy the shoes. So whether it's a hot day or a raining day, both of your daughter have a good business. It's just a change of your positive mindset. Suddenly the granny open mind, wake up. She said, oh, yeah, why I never think about it? Because the granny always worry. She always think the negative. She thinks at the bad side. Raining or sunny day, she also worry because she thinks at the bad side. She look at the negative part. But if you try to look at the positive part, or your good mindset, okay, you always happy every day. You become laughing granny, not crying granny. So people with different mindsets see the same half glass of water differently. Optimism is not just a feeling, it is a way of life. So we must always look at the good side from every matter happen in our life. Optimism is not just a feeling, or it's a way of life. We must learn this mindset. Okay? If you have this mindset, you'll be happy every day. Right? I also hope you both or my student is very happy every day. Okay? So the key takeaway is even in the lowest moments of your life, you must still maintain a positive and upward mindset. Remember, adversity and pain will eventually pass. No matter how hard is your life now, right? Okay, the hard time will always pass. Will always pass. Okay? So, 9. Youthful setbacks are opportunities for growth. Setbacks are the key to a person's success, but they can also be the reason for a person's failure. Let me tell you some story of the Kazo Inamori. Okay, Kazo Inamori attending a class reunion with all his friends. Okay, last time they're in a same school and the same class. They're attending a class reunion. So in the class reunion, they're talking about the old stories. Okay, old stories. One of the friends, okay, one of the classmates asked to the Kazo Inamori, hey, last time your result is very bad but nowadays you are the most successful entrepreneur within every one of us here. This is a story like that. Okay, Kazo Inamori family is in a very bad condition last time. Okay, so he want to go to university, but he cannot because the house no money, the home no money for him to study, so he cannot go to university. So he just study a bit, okay, and then he go to work. And then what he work is not what he love. He don't like to do this work, but he got no choice because he need to earn money. He got no choice. He need to work. So he don't have a chance to study university. He don't have a chance to go to work what he loves. But he is successful today. Why? Okay. His childhood success will not guarantee him a smooth and successful life. Okay, in the future. Or it's the same classmate. He very rich in a young time. Okay. And then he get to study university and he get to work what he loves. But the end, he's not that success. Because Kazu Inamori says, oh, love what you do and do what you love. And everything happens, it make you grow. He have a very good mindset. So no matter what is happened in the past, the family condition is not good. Okay, what he work is not he love. Okay, he don't get to study university. Everything make him to feel pleasure for okay what he love, and then he get what things he want today. Oh, in the same situation, the one who get everything he wants, he don't have a good result today because it's too smooth in his life. So the key takeaway is never be arrogant in success, never be discouraged in failure. Okay, this is the last story for today's course. Okay, grow from the knowledge, develop insight, and transform it into courage. Oh, okay. First of all, we need to know what is the knowledge, what's in the insight, and what is the courage. Okay, knowledge is what you learn from books or what you listen from your friends, what you study from books. But insight is practical experience based on your knowledge. After you learn something, okay, you learn something from book, you listen from your friends, you need to be practical. So you gain experience in the real life experience and you know, oh, what is this? Right? And then courage is the combination of ability, determination, talent, and the applied knowledge. This is the three different things. Okay? So this is another story. Mr. M. Listen carefully, Mr. M. This is the fishing pond story. Let me talk to you. The fishing pond story. By the fishing pond, there was a group of fishing enthusiasts. Okay, they all are trying to catch fish from the fishing pond. But luck wasn't on their side, and no one was catching anything. There's a lot of people in the fishing pond, but actually nobody get any fish. Okay, suddenly this Mr. M come to this fishing pond. Mr. M, he fishing, and suddenly he caught a big fish. Everyone around cheer for him. Woo! Happy for him. Okay. But Mr. M did something unexpected. He looked at the fish carefully, and then he put the fish, he released it back into the pond. Okay, he put the fish back into the pond. Okay, shortly after, Mr. M caught another very big fish, right? And then he released it back to the water again. He checked carefully and then put it, released back into the water again, into the pond again, leaving everyone feeling curious and puzzled. All of us want to get a big fish. We don't have a chance. But you get the big fish 2 times off. You put it back to the pond. Why? They're curious. And then on his third catch, Mr. M finally he caught a small fish. Wow, small fish, he very happy. This time he smiled, he happily. Wow, he put the small fish into the basket and he ready to go home. Okay, he don't want to continue to fish because he didn't get a fish, man. Okay. So everyone around was even more confused, unable to understand why Mr. N is so strange at these people's strange behavior. You get a big fish, you put back. You get a small fish, you take home. Everyone want a big one, ma? Yes or no? But he take the small one. He put the big one back. Okay. So an old man nearby asked Mr. M, Mr. M, why did you release the big fish but keep the small one? They're very curious and they want to know. And then now Mr. M suddenly replied, because the biggest plate in my home can only feed a fish of this size. Walao eh. What means? Because the knowledge of the Mr. M, he only think my plate is so big, so I can get a fish as big as this plate. He never think if I get a big fish, I can sell to the others, or I can cut into half, I can share with my friends, share with my family. The knowledge of Mr. M is my plate is so big, so I can only get a fish as big as the plate. This is the knowledge problem and the insight and the practical. Okay, he never think outside of the box. He never try to be practical. So knowledge plus insight is for you to build courage. Okay, courage with wisdom is for you to break through and innovation. So you study a lot, but you never practical, you never break through. You practical, but you never continue to study without knowledge, you also cannot do innovation. So knowledge is important. We need to learn, we need to study, we need to learn new things. But you need to have insight. You need to be practical on everything you learn. So to build your courage. With knowledge, with insight, with your courage, you can learn the wisdom and you can break through and innovation and new things. Okay, so let's go to the conclusion. Okay, Kazu Inamori's advice to young people. We conclude the thanks story. First, mindset. Develop a positive way of thinking. Second, adversity is a mirror for self-reflection. Okay, see challenges as opportunities to review and improve yourself. Third, pursue inner ideas with perfection. Aim for excellence and treat perfection as a habit. 4, dare to walk a path no one has taken. Be bold to explore the unknown and create your own journey. 5, be a self-igniting person. Be passionate, self-driven, and inspire those who around you. Okay. 6, always maintain the attitude of a learner. Okay. Stay humble and keep learning throughout your life. Your mindset determines heaven or hell. Okay, your attitude shapes your reality. Okay, always maintain a positive and upward mindset. Stay optimistic no matter what challenge you face. Okay, 9, setbacks in youth are opportunities for growth. Okay, difficulties and failures are valuable life lessons. And the last one, 10, from knowledge to insight, from insight to courage. Transform knowledge into real life wisdom and wisdom into courage to achieve greatness. Okay, so there's a quote from the Kazo Inamori. I'm going to share with you. I hope you learn from it and then you can be practical in your life. People with lower energy than you, they doubt about you, they deny you, they criticize you, they envy you, and they attack you. But people with the same energy as you, they like you, they support you, they appreciate you, they stay with you, and they value you. Right? And people with higher energy than you, they understand you, they accept you, they protect you, they support you, and they empower you. So the people you surrounding, okay, the people surround yourself with, the people you surround yourself with will determine how high you can go. Okay, so find more friends with positive energy. Okay, and then the last quote, okay, who you are will determine who you will meet. Okay, when you bloom, the right people will come. Be excellent yourself, and excellence will come to you. This is very, very important for today's class. People-oriented operation, okay, market operation, and the capital operation. This is the 3 key important operation in our life and when we are doing business. You see this picture, okay, this picture, the cow in the top, you need to pull, he also don't want to go. But down, okay, the down one, you use a grass, okay, the cow will move itself. Okay, so you want to have a good business model or you want to just work hard? Choose yourself. If you only know how to work hard, you always work hard until you're old. If you have a good model, okay, a good business model, everything will run automatically. Yes or no?
Agree, but how we can do?
P.
I think so. We must have a have a have a correct way to do something lah. Don't just know 什么啦
Okay, so okay, like Jiawei asked how we can do. So I think this 10 advice from today's class is very important for a correct mindset. Like the first question I asked, do you think mindset can change your life? After today's class, I hope you understand mindset can always change our life. Okay, as long as you have a correct mindset, you follow the 10 ways to do in your life every day, practice. Okay, now you already study. This is something you learn from the books, okay or not? So you need to do into insight. You need to be practical. From the 10 story, you practice in your life. Then you feel the difference and you started to change. Okay, so thank you for today's class. Now it's a Q&A session. Okay, I will ask first. Okay, you need to answer. Okay, share more. Okay, share more so you can actually learn. This is what we do like Sunning 模式 WW model. Every time we finish a session, we must have Q&A and a sharing session because what you learn is what you listen, but what you share is what you actually understand. Okay, so first, this question need to answer by both. After learning Kazo Inamori's advice, what kind of person do you want to become starting from today? Okay, TE, you answer first.
Okay. I would like to ask, does hard working always pay off?
Okay, talk more, please. Need you to conclude the 10 story. Okay, speak more. 5 minutes.
Oh, conclude. I think that we must always thinking positive. Positive mindset is very important, and I think that if we want to make success in our life, we must always ask people some optional. But I'm facing some problem. I think that this is very important. The great Warren Buffett even once said that investing in ourselves is very important. Yeah. Hence, I think that Kazo Inamoni, the concept is totally agree with him. Yeah, I think that we must be working in our life. No matter in our 事业 or our family side. I think both this we must particular with the principle of the causal in pneumonia. Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Jiawei?
From the first story lah, the God give the money, but we can think what we can do if God give my money. We can try not only think I can, we can try to think investment or something lah. Not only just buy a handphone or buy a car and go to the site which I can get the more money. And then the higher story got some feeling on my own because normally I will think do the things first before to be perfect. But the higher story told us we have to do the thing perfect if we already complete. So this is something like we aim to be to keep our football to the star. If we cannot hit, at least we can keep the coconut tree. So we can try to set our set the high, try to become perfect lah. So if let's say we aim for perfect, if we are not too perfect, at least we have a good result. So then another story is the trend one. So that the person come from Johor to the Penang, go sit on the train. He find out the opportunity. So we can try when we facing we when we when we go around surrounding, if we find the something is opportunity, we can try to do. Instead of think maybe this one nobody do before, so I don't want to try also. So we can try to do. That's what I learned. But the story is very interesting. We can learn, but how to do, I have to try. I think I have to enhance.
Okay. Very good understanding and very good learning progress from you too. Okay, I got the answer. And okay, so now it's your turn. Every one of you have to ask 3 questions. Okay, 3 questions, and then I will answer. So who first?
Okay, Jia Wei start first.
Okay.
First question, I have here the 10 story, but
Mm.
how can I apply in our real life?
Okay, it's a very good question. Listen carefully. So the 10th story is knowledge, insight, and the courage, right? So first of all, like now, we are working in OE, right? You learn a lot from the class. You learn a lot from the somebody else sharing. You learn a lot from the from your boss. Okay, maybe from your supervisor. So when you have this knowledge inside yourself, you need to be practical on your work. Example, we learn a WWW model, business model. You need to use the WW model to think about how we can create a good model for the OG. Okay? Because why? We need the result. For example, what things we do right now, maybe it's good, but we don't have the result. The result is we need to get more user. So whenever we don't get this result, we need to change our model. You need to use the win-win-win model to think how we can do good things for customer, how we can do good things for team, and how we can do good things for ourselves and shareholders. So when you try to think about the model, we must be practical. You must use. Okay, you need to be, after you have a new business model, you need to try to use, hey, is this work? After you try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of business models, you will understand this is work, this is non-work. Why? Why this is work? What is the good and what's the bad? Why this is not working? What is the problem? You need to find out. And then from here, okay, you can know what is the next step we need to do. Understand?
You.
Okay, second question.
Second question is, for example, currently I'm working on OG, and then I know sales is very important. But when I stay at the booth, I not really have the the confidence on making the sales. So how can I become more better based on the Kazuo Inamori's book?
Okay, very good question. You see, okay, first of all, you already have a chance standing in the booth. So you are playing a very important role of creating these sales. Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay.
I know the
Second,
important, but no confidence.
yeah. Second, you already know what is your target. Okay. If your target is today, 3-day class, I must close 10 user. Okay. This is a must, and then you will find any other way to do. It not necessary is like you need to approach people. Okay. It can from video, it can from audio, it can from anything. But you need to think about it how. Because you say already, you lack of confidence. Okay. Maybe approaching people is not your strength. So it's not necessary you need to approach people, but you need to think out of your weakness. Okay. You lack of confidence. You can practice this slowly. Okay. One day maybe you can be success. But for now, it doesn't work. But you still need to remember the target is 10 user. You need to think any other way, 100 way, 1,000 ways, how you can get these 10 users. You need to think about it. Not just standing on a booth and then saying, I no confidence, and then I cannot. Approaching customer is only one of the way to get a sales. You have more than that. You have another 99 ways of getting sales. So you need to practical on this. You need to think how to get this 10 users. Instead of you just saying, I don't have confidence. Okay, so try to think from the next class onwards, how and what you should do can make you get the 10 users without approaching people, because this is your problem now. Okay, third question.
Okay, I got two station. First is before that, if let's say I got two job, last job I can make money, but I am not happy.
Mm,
The second job
mm,
I can learn something, but I cannot make money.
mm.
I am suffering on this job. So what can I do if let's say in this two station, one is cannot learn something but can make money. Second situation is can learn something but cannot make money. So if let's say under two situation, which one will you suggest?
Okay, this is a very, very, very good question for teenagers. Okay, like, okay, maybe your current situation, you need to think about it. Oh, the money you can make from the job. Okay, first of all, you're not happy. Second, is it the amount you really want? Okay, example, you're working this job. Okay, you're getting 3,000. Oh, but you're not happy. But only 3,000. Okay, you're working on another job. Okay, maybe you're getting 2,000, 2,005. I don't know. But you can learn something, and you're happy with the environment, you can learn something. Then for me, I would choose the learning one. Because I know when I learn something from this environment, I can use it one day later. I don't know when, but you need to set the timeline for yourself. Example, 1 year. Example, 2 year. Within this 2 year, I must learn every single thing in this environment, and then I can go and practical. Okay, it is the same story with the Li Ke. Okay, you see Li Ke, when he studied in the university, he go to the diesel shop. He learn A to Z. So when he want to build the own business, he profit within 4 to 5 months. It's very good example. And the second, when he failed, okay, he want to start a new business. He failed 2 years. He failed everything. But how he be success? He go into a new industry. and then learn from 0 to 100, A to Z within 6 months. Why? Because he know as long as I learn everything, I can start this business. Okay, so you need to be clear with yourself. What is your current situation? And then you come to this environment, what you want from here. Always remember this. Example, I come to OE. When the first day I come to OE in the interview, okay, I talk to Dato. Dato asks, what do we want? I say, I want to be speaker one day. So I very clear I stay in OE is because I want to be speaker. If I don't want to be speaker, why I want to stay in OE? There's no point. I can go to do my business, okay, F&B, whatever. So you need to talk with yourself, okay, what you want for now, what you actually look for in the current situation. Do you want just a little bit more money but you're not happy? Or you want to learn something and you set a timeline for yourself, maybe 2 years. What I want to get within these 2 years in this environment. So you need to be very focused within these 2 years. You get what you want and then you can go practical after the 2 years.
What if the place I can learn something, but I will feel not happy also and cannot cover my current living cost?
Two ways. Okay. First of all, break through your current situation. How? Example, like what you say. Okay. You can do sales actually, but you are telling yourself, I'm not confident, and you are not trying any other ways. Then this is an excuse for yourself. Okay. Second, you are not happy and you are not earning. Okay. And you are not actually have something you want here. Then maybe you're not necessary to staying here. You get what I mean? So you need to be clear with yourself. Okay. You need to be clear with yourself. Is it what you want? Okay. Like Kazo Inamori says, it's only two. First, love what you do and do what you love. If what you're doing is not what you love and cannot make money, why not try to go to do something what you love? Try to find. If you can't find, then try to love what you do now. Because you say you're not earning, cannot cover, and then you still not really love what you do now. Okay, then try to love. It's the same thing. You don't have a choice now, but you still don't love what you do now, then it's all about excuse because you got no choice already. Okay, so try to think about it. Talk to yourself. What do you actually want from here? And then give yourself a timeline. Example, I want to master sales. I give myself 3 months. You try very hard within these 3 months and you still fail. Maybe you are not suitable to do sales. Then try to find something else. Okay? Get what I mean? If you don't understand, we can talk about this later. Okay? Hope you learn something from here.
Okay.
Okay, you can talk to me anytime later, no problem. Okay? Okay, your turn, DE. 3 questions.
I would like to ask, how can I find my own purpose in my life? I don't know what is the meaning I live in this world. Can you tell me that?
This is very good question also. Okay? What is the purpose of life? Okay? For me, the purpose of life is to enjoy. Okay? I just posted a few days ago. Okay? Since you already be people, okay, why don't you enjoy the life? The life will have a lot of problem, a lot of challenge, but everything is fun. As long as you think the life is fun. This is about the first story, mindset. If you think the life is fun, everything happen in your life is fun. It's not about money, it's not about environment, it's not about anybody. But for me, life is fun. I meet anybody, I feel life is fun. This is really about the mindset. So you don't understand the meaning of life because you feel like, why I want to work so hard? Why I want to face this kind of people? Or everybody for me is just fun. Try to change your mindset. Or as long as you think everything is fun, everything is fun. So you doesn't need to actually know the meaning of a life because life is actually no meaning. Every meaning in our life is ourself give to our life. If I feel like a rich person is happy, then I try to become rich, then I will be happy. If I feel like, or what I'm doing now is making me happy, then I try to do more, spend more time on what I'm doing now, then I'm happy. So life is actually no meaning. But every meaning in our life is we ourselves give to our life. So instead of find out what is the meaning of our life, you need to know what you actually love. And if you don't know what you actually love, just enjoy life. Enjoy every moment, enjoy every situation happen, enjoy what you really feel happy. Or go ahead. Example, you try to do this, or you do this work. You doesn't feel happy, then go to next. Because maybe next will make you happy. You don't know. Because you haven't tried. If you still don't like, and you try another next. If you still don't like, you try another next. Try until something you like. This is the meaning of life. Enjoy and experience your life. Okay? Second.
Good answering. The second question I would like to ask, which is there any shortcut toward the success?
Okay, very good. Very good question again. Okay, first of all, everyone have a different idea of success. You need to talk to yourself. What is your idea of success? Someone for success is rich. Someone thinks success is happy. As long as I'm healthy, I'm happy every day, I'm success, I don't need to be very rich. So, what is your idea of success? You need to ask yourself. Everyone think different. Okay, example, someone think, well, they need to buy Rolls Royce, only cause success. But for me, car is just transport. For me, I need to enjoy life. As long as every day I'm happy, this is success. So, first of all, find out what is your ideal success. Okay, second, to success, there's no shortcut. Just practice and practice. Example, now, if you're looking for money, then try any way that can make you money. Okay, in this progress, you will feel happy. You will feel success. There's no shortcut. Okay, just practice and practice. Practice will always make, I would say practice is the only shortcut. So never just think, do everything you wish to try. As long as you think, oh, I need to try this, just go ahead. Okay, this is the shortcut to the success. Okay, the third question, last one.
Very good answering. The third question there is how can I explain that? I think that I always hardworking in my life, but I doesn't get any result in my life. What is the main reason? Can you tell me that?
Okay, very hardworking, but you don't get the result you want. Okay,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the same question, or Dato always says. We first of all, same thing. You need to ask back yourself, what is the result you want? What is the result you want? Example, you want to earn 10K a month. Okay, but your salary right now is only 4K, 5K maybe. Let's say only half of it, only 50%. Then how you can achieve another 50%? You need to do sales. You need to do something else. So when you already try very hard on something else, but you still can't earn the amount you want, you need to think again, is it the right place for you to stay? If not, change? Yes or no? Because if you're working hard on the wrong direction, you will never get your result. First of all, you need to know what is your result you want. Second, is it you doing the right things, the right direction on the result? If you know what's your result and you are doing the right things on your result, you will never fail. You will always get what you want. Okay? Only two, nothing else, just two. First of all, you are confused with your result. You don't know what you want. Second, you are doing on the wrong direction. Example in the class, last time I always told you, okay, what you want to learn from here today, stop doing those wasting time. Okay? Like preparing the chairs, everything. This is wasting time, right? Example, I ask you to go all the preview. Do you go? You never go. Because if you want to learn something else, you say you want to master sales skills. You want to master sales skills, you must go to the preview and start to deal with people. If you never deal with people, you will never improve in your sales. You say you want to improve your sales, but you never don't go to the preview. This is the problem. Your results and what you do in a direction is different, so you never get your result. Okay? This is my advice. Okay, thanks for today. Okay, I will send the feedback form to the group. You guys need to fill up the feedback form and then send it back to me. Oh, okay, you can list down all your questions. You can talk to me anytime. I will answer one by one. Okay, this is the next class. We will talk about successful mindset and personal growth strategy. Okay, we will do it in the Zoom. Okay, we still same, we do it in the Zoom. And the date will be 27 December 2024. Okay, and we will start do this in the classroom too. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So thank you for today. I'll see you in the next class. Anything, please write down your question. I think all the 6 questions just now you guys asked is very, very good. Write it down and list it down to me. I want to take video. Okay, this is a very good idea. Thank you very much. And then I'll see you in the next class. Thank you for today. Bye bye.